What's up, guys? We are back at the shop and we're gonna start tearing into this S-10 because we've got some things to fix. It's always good when you're having fun, you're racing, you're winning, but at some point it comes the not so fun time, and that's when you tear something up and you gotta fix it. It's gonna cost you a bunch of money, and you just gotta go through it. We're gonna get this thing back up and running as fast as we can. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. It may just be a head gasket, but we're gonna figure it out. I'll probably have the engine apart tonight. Just gonna go as late as I can and get as far as I can. So when we were at 710 Dragway, if you'll notice, first round it just annihilated the tires. And I went back and I watched the GoPro because something wasn't right. I wasn't hardly on any boost at all, and it spun the tires so hard there was no recovering. So I went back and I watched the GoPro video from inside the cab, and you could see the digital readout up on the boost controller, and it'll tell you how much boost the truck is actually seeing. And it saw 26 pounds of boost by the time I got to the flagger. So not even 10 feet. It was on 26 pounds of boost and 8,300 RPM. There was no recovering it. I pedaled once and it just went right back. Just a wastegate issue that appeared out of nowhere. We tested for a week, you know, before this race. Maybe we tested for probably 2 weeks just in preparation to go to this surface and be on that kind of road. And just an issue that arose just that day ended up biting us, and it ended up costing us something in the engine too. So we'll have to get it apart and see what happened, but we're not going to get down about it. We're going to fix this thing and we'll have it back running in no time. We don't get down about stuff. Stuff like this happens. You just got to push harder and learn from your mistakes and keep it going.
The sun has blazed my shoulders, it's hanging my shadow from the vagaries of my past.
You ought to put that on a little picture. Little S-10 that could.
To anyone who's seen and done the same. So I'll
We finally got this thing apart. It looks like what happened was we overboosted it with a wastegate malfunction. It saw 26 pounds of boost, and it was only pulling timing for up to about 21. So just one of those things where a wastegate issue cost us a piston, and we'll probably have to sleeve the block in that cylinder get that fixed up, and we'll be back in action soon. We'll probably put a new set of pistons in it instead of just replacing one, because these pistons really aren't for the application that we have. They're more of a nitrous or an NA piston. So we're gonna look at some options and see what's best for us, but it's fixable, and it'll be back running in no time. Show you guys. This thing literally has cheap H-beam rods. I'm not even sure what brand they are. I think they're Speedmaster, but I think they're like a $270 set of rods. It's got a little dome piston, CP Carrillo pistons. It's got a Summit crankshaft. Show you guys. See it stamped Summit right there. Now we're headed to Columbus. We're gonna go to performance research and drop this engine and all the parts off. Probably gonna need a sleeve in cylinder 7. Gonna need new pistons, maybe a new set of rods, maybe even a new crankshaft.
Turn right to merge onto I-70 west toward Columbus.
Everything's gonna need balanced. Gonna need a lot of machine work. So we're gonna head in there. So we're here at Performance Research, and we've dropped the block crank off, and Joe here is gonna work on it for us. He's gonna take care of us. So yeah, it's not gonna be a cheap fix, but it's necessary. You start going fast like this, that's the kind of things that happen.